And Denzel Bentley, let me just get your thoughts on the main event as well. Ellis, sorry, he's your mate. It's his birthday today. I'd imagine you're invited to the party tomorrow.
Yeah.
Am I invited? He didn't mention
you'll be introducing him tomorrow, so I mean your invitation's there.
I'll give him a good one. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
But he feels like a cruiserweight. He's unbeaten, and maybe he's flying a little bit under the radar. But the Hosea Burton win just peaked it a little bit. He showed he's got power, carries it late into the rounds. This is consistency, right? This is getting another fight out quite quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see when he's out again.
That's the thing with this game. You got to stay consistent. You got to stay active. I mean, people that are inactive, they go under the radar. They go missing. They don't get to really polish their skill set. They don't get time to perform. So I think you always need to stay active. I mean, it's very important. But with Ellis, I think the sky's his limit, man. I know he's 31 now, but he's not. He's a fresh 31. He came into boxing late. He's probably under the radar a bit because of the way his career's gone. Didn't have an extensive amateur career, came up through the small hall show scene, and he's now getting his name out there. He's now picking up. I think no one really expected him to win the boxer competition. He won that easily. Come over here, had a good fight with Dex Bowman, and everyone thought, oh, how good is he? That was a real
has he got
tough
the dog
fight.
in him?
Yeah, has he got the dog in him? And he had to pull up and show for that fight. Then he had Hosea Burton, where he was kind of letting the fight slip, and he had to just turn it up a little bit and get that knockout. So I mean, he's showing himself. He's coming out there, and I think he's raising his profile with every fight. And listen, that last performance was explosive, so he's got something to keep up with. So he needs to look at that and be like, okay, I've got to put in another explosive performance. You can't just have a dull moment. And like he said to you, he's still got an underdog mentality. He's not thinking, oh, I've done it now, so it's a given. He's still working hard to try and achieve what he needs to achieve.
When do you ever lose the underdog mentality? Though all good champions, right? They always come out with this soundbite. Oh, I train like I'm the underdog. I've got the underdog mentality. I guess when you lose it, it's when you lose.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but then it shows when you lose it. How do you come back? Do you still have that mentality? Some fighters lose it, and then their career's never the same. Some fighters lose and they come back, and you're thinking, oh, he's turned that around. Do you know what I mean? So it just depends on who you are and what your goals are. Once you've achieved your goals, it's hard to say, you know what, I want to keep doing this because I love it. I mean, you can love it as much as you want, but how hungry are you to kind of move forward? So you've always got to set yourself new goals. If your goal is to be a British champion and you've won that, set a new goal. Let's go European. You win that, set a new goal. And that's how you stay hungry, because you're setting yourself targets to hit. But I mean, if you don't and you're satisfied with what you do, it's very hard to kind of be dedicated. I mean, it's easy to talk. It's easy to talk, like it's easy to say, yo, I've still got the underdog mentality. Anybody can say that. You got to show it. So I think Ellis is going to show that on Saturday.
So what about you? Let's just close up with a quick chat about yourself. It's now official. You are fighting Nathan Heaney. You're going to Manchester, but I'd imagine it's mainly going to sound like it's Stoke in there.
Yeah, might as well be in Stoke.
yeah. I mean, how do you feel about this one?
I mean, I feel excited. I'm excited for it. Sorry, there's just something hanging. My beard is just in my mouth. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm excited to box in front of the Stoke fans. I mean, I want to see how loud they can get, how loud they can boo. It's be a different environment. In that arena, I feel like the away fighter, which is cool. I've been an away fighter a few times, so that's nothing new to me. But it's interesting, man. I think it's going to be a good environment. The venue's going to be buzzing. It's going to be going off, and I want to see how I react to the away fans, and I'm looking forward to putting on an explosive performance. I mean, I'm training really hard for this fight. I train hard for all my fights, but it's the same mentality. I'm not gonna say I'm training any harder or any less hard. It's just, Martin don't give us a break. Like, we're in the gym all year round. It's not a camp by camp thing. So I've been in the gym from the top of the year, from January. I've been in the gym. After the fight with Kieran Smith, I was back in the gym because I was hoping to get out in the summer. So I ain't left the gym. So I'm in good shape, and I'm ready to do the rounds or knock him out.
Has he got anything that worries you?
His awkwardness. He might make it hard for him to find. I think he stands back quite a lot. His arms are quite in front. And he's taller than me, so he might make it hard for me to get inside. And but I guess I got to go in there and kind of find my reach and find my distance, and get my timing together, and then start putting my shots together. So yeah.
When we were talking about it the other day, we talked about how it could be a quick fight. So tell me a little bit more about that.
I mean, I got very good timing, so if he falls into something, I can clip him, just like my last fight. So I don't mean that I'm going to go in there and batter him in the first round. I mean, I've never expected that, but I mean, if you fall into something and I react, I could clip you, and I hit quite hard. So I mean, yeah, in that sense, it could be a crack fight. But other than that, I think it will be a good fight for as long as it lasts. I mean, yeah, we'll probably get to the second half of the fight before I start wearing them down. But listen, whatever it is, I'm ready, man. I'm ready for.
Bye.